Good morning. It has not hit noontime yet. I just wanted to get on here really fast. I did work through those pictures a little bit, a tad bit, because a tad bit is all I got right now. But I just want to show you these. I don't even know how well they'll show up on here. I don't. I promise you I don't. But I did post these pictures right here. And you can see the zigzaggy lines, and these zigzaggy lines are also the types of UFOs that are caught in our pictures, these zigzaggy lines right here. And you can see them right here, and you can see them coming down from here. I don't know how well this looks. Yeah, we can see them. We can see them like this just fine. But these are the same shapes that we see in the photos a lot of the ships up there in the sky. Hello to everyone. The ships up there in the sky, and these are hidden in the clouds, and you just got to catch them at the right time. And they are white. Of course, they're white in our photos also when we see them. Here's a really good image right here. You can see those ships right there, like that. You know, I might want to open up another Facebook page. I might want to open up another Facebook page and go directly to the photos themselves on my page, because we have images of all these types of photos on here. And good morning to everyone. Yeah, we've got all these images, and look what shows up. Yeah, see, we've got all these images, and see, we have the zigzaggy lines, and we have these and these, and these are the same shapes that are showing up in the photos right here. These are the same shapes right here that are showing up right here in the clouds. These are those shapes, and they are in the photos that we've been taking. Hello, Romel Abella. Hola, hola to all my Spanish-speaking friends out there, and buenos dias, because it's not noontime yet. And hello to everyone else, and good morning, and good afternoon, and good evening, and greetings. Yes, hello. So we're going to flip this around. Hello from Mexico. But yes, these are the same type of ships that we're seeing up here in the clouds. They are the same type that have been showing up in the photos. So, and I did actually put a real sky photo on here. Good morning. I did put a real live, not a live. I put a full photo on here, I think, where it has the tree line, so you can see how big these things are up there in the sky, because they are enormous. Yes, so, yeah, you can see these ships right here. And you can see these ships, too. But, yeah, my page is loaded with these ships. You know, we've got these ships all over the place on here. It's the same type that we have in all these photos on this page. See, there's tons and tons of photos we got of these ships. And see, this right here ship also is like the zigzaggy ones up here. It's the zigzaggy ones too. But I need to quit getting distracted. But yeah, this is in black and white. Morning Star, Gina. Imelda Sanchez, hello. Yes, these are in the sky. These were in the sky yesterday. And I did not have time to go through the photos. And, you know, I was about falling asleep in there in recliner in front of that fire. I think, I got to get up. That's what I told myself. I got to get up. Hello, Gerald. I like that little wink of the eye. They are all around the earth. And, you know, who knows how long they've been up there. And we're just now bringing them out. Good morning, Ricardo Maldo. So these were in the clouds right here. And look at that. Is that not spectacular right there? Boom, 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 boom. They're up there in the clouds. Somebody might say, Gina, that's just pixelated. Hello, no, it's not pixelated, you know, because we've got other images of those. We've got other images of those in our photos that we've been posting now for months. So, no, it's not pixelated at all. And look here, this is like the photos that show up. You know, these show up, the little green, they come out of the green matter right here, these little blocks and stuff. Yeah. They're in these photos right here, just right there like that. And look, this is the ship from yesterday. I know I talked about it briefly this morning. And look, we still have some more of these zigzaggy things up there in the sky. And they are showing up in our photos. And oh, right here, this is the tree branches. So this is how big these things are up here in the sky. These things are massive, and you can see the outline of a ship right here. It's one of the ships that I think it's part like it's part like the rainbow ships that we've been seeing. That's what that looks like to me. That reminds me of like the bottom half of a rainbow looking ship. Hello. But I wanted to get on here since I posted these and explained these to you all. I did want to get on here and point that out. And even right here in our photos, these shapes show up in our photos also. And you know, you can see them right here, the zigzaggy ones, the rainbow looking ones. They're all zigzaggy like this, and they shoot out. They're everywhere in our photos. And now we actually got a size comparison. We have a size comparison for these. Don Wynn, I caught them yesterday in the clouds, and I posted one picture. That's all I had time to post. They were in the clouds, and they were out there again today, but I did not get too good of a view. Good morning, Hector. But yeah, they are in the clouds, and now we're getting a size comparison to how big these are right here, and you can see them right here. So, you know, they are all up in the clouds right here, and it kind of reminds me of the image of the stairs that looked like they were going up into the clouds. I did that little video. That was what it reminds me of, because it's probably these UFO like things up there, stacked up there in the sky like that. Because, you know, you can see them behind the clouds, and they're trying to cover them up. This is the size comparison. This is the tree lines, and these were up here. I think I pulled them all out of these images right here. But you can, I put that full photo up there so you all can grab that photo, and maybe you all can pull out some more images and make them more clearer also. Lydia, I didn't see what you said, but that's okay. Now you went up, flying up the screen. The little brothers have made me work hard since yesterday with one of your photos. Oh, no. Well, you can do it, Lydia. You know, with one of your photos, and people to see that they are not demons or have good antenna or gray or reptiles, they use the magnifying glass and you share it. Ooh, of Gina, and who doubts that part jars editing, solarization, relief, and brush dissolve the matrix of the hologram. Thank you, Lydia, for all your hard work on the Gina Maria Calvin Hill Truth Seeker page, but you might want to mind those trolls that get on there too. They're not too nice, and they don't speak too pleasant. But anyhow, this is what's up there in the sky. I'm sorry about that. I see these. Hello, Renee's. Hello, everyone. But this is how big they are. This is the tree line. They are up there in the sky. And this is like when I took them. I did take them. See, it was taken yesterday at my home. This was around 11:26 is when I took them. And they are traveling up there around 0.34 miles per hour. But they are actually these type of ships that we are viewing. And that's kind of blurry, but that's just too big. They are actually those type of ships that have been showing up in the photos that, you know, we get a sky view of. And we're going to go over it one more time. Hello in BC, Canada. Joe D. Jong. Thank you, Shifu Brown. But this is them up in the clouds. So now we have a size comparison. They are very big. They are very big. And they're in the clouds. They are in the clouds right now. Up there in the clouds. Yeah. It's really nice. No, Gerald, the Men in Black. I seen the Man in Black when I was in elementary age, waiting for me as I came home from school. I would always like walk through the woods, because there was a nice, lovely creek and some cliffs that had like waterfalls falling down. It was the peaceful walk from my long day at school, and I would always take that walk home. And then one day, I started down the path, and there that man was in black with his long black trench coat, long black pants, black hat, standing there facing me. And you know, there was a car there also. He was waiting for me. And I just stood still, and I got scared, and I just turned around, and I went the other way, and I ran all the way home. But yeah, that was the man in black. And you know what? There was also, I was thinking yesterday, I was talking to someone, and you know, somebody says, Gina, you're a contactee. I said, no, I'm not. Gina, you've been abducted. No, I'm not, because I have no memory of it. Okay, but you know, in those people who have been like abducted, there's like a big old space of time that's unaccounted for. And I do remember, now I'm telling this the first time ever, and my family can back me up for this. I was 9 months pregnant, and I was living in Monterey, California, okay, next to Salinas, but my husband was at the Presidio of Monterey, and my sister, she was, my brother was stationed at a Navy base in California. I don't know which one was near me, but I thought, you know, I'm going to go visit her. She's not that far away, just a couple hours. So I got in my car around 8-something in the morning, and I drove down there to visit her. And, you know, I left. It was around 1:30 because I wanted to get back before it got dark. And I got halfway home, and I thought, oh, no, I forgot my military ID. So I turned back around, went to her house, and I got it. And then, you know, I started back home, and I thought, you know, I don't even know how to get home. And I remember stopping at a gas station for directions. And so he told me the general direction that I should go. So I just started going, and you know, I was driving down the road, and I forgot, I don't even know where I was at. I remember passing the Monterey Peninsula, and then it was dark by this time, and I found myself going around this big old curvy road. It was Highway 101. If anyone's familiar with that in Monterey, Highway 101, I remember driving by the ocean, and then the next thing I know, I'm driving around this mountain, Highway 101, and I see these big old lights coming at me, and I assume it's like a two-lane road, and I'm getting ready to have a head-on collision. Then all of a sudden, my vehicle pulls away to avoid that, and I made it home. But here's the point that I'm getting at. I got home, and my husband said, Gina, this was 10:30 at night by this time. He goes, where have you been? Your mother is worried, sick. She's been calling. You've been gone. And Penny, my sister-in-law, was out looking for me because my husband said she should have been home by now. I should have been home around 5:30. But you know what? There was like a 6-hour time gap. I could not tell you what happened to me. I don't know. I have a missing time. I didn't realize it was that late. I said, Jonathan, I was just on my way home. I got lost. That's all. He said, for 6 hours? So that just popped in my mind last night. And I don't know what happened. I cannot account for that complete trip. All I can tell you is I was going home, and I saw the sign Monterey Peninsula. And I can't tell you what happened from there that made me end up at home at 10:30 at night when I left my sister-in-law's house at 1:30, and I think I got back at her house by around 2:30. Yeah, because I did not live that far away. Yeah, so I don't know what happened. They say, so if you say I'm a contactee or I've been abducted, I could not deny it because, yeah, they were worried sick about me because that was a long, long time for me to get home. And I didn't think it was, but I guess it was. I was just thankful to get home, you know. But anyhow, you see an orb, top panel of my door. I can't see it. Now, if you see a light back here on the wall, I do have a light up here on the wall. That's a light on the wall. And it could be making the light back there, but that's okay. Yeah, that man in black. But we were supposed to be looking at these, and I got sidetracked. But yeah, these are up there in the sky, and this will give us the actual comparison, size comparison to how big they are in the photos that we've been seeing right here. Miss Gina Elo, what's that mean? Oh, maybe I'm talking too fast. Well, that's okay. I'm done talking now, but we've got these ships, and this is a size comparison to how big they are because they do show up in the photos. We've seen these stacked up in those photos in big long lines, and yeah, it's like here's some of those. They will get in big long lines, and here are some of those ships right there that we are seeing up there in the sky. And you know, we've just got thousands and thousands of ships, and see, here's some more right here. And they're up there in the sky, these like ships are. They're still constructing rings around Saturn. Oh, I don't know. But yeah, here's these ships. And here's those two right there. We've seen plenty and plenty of these in the photos. And I have taken photos. I just haven't got to. See this round thing right here on top? That's why it reminds me of, that's why, hello, Paul Mullen. Well, I done lost your comment. Oh, yeah, regardless of the facts, that did happen to me, and I don't know how. They were worried sick, and I thought, well, I was just trying to make it home. I was. But yeah, that round circular part. Now see, here we go. Here's a really good image of those right here. They're stacked up. Well, they're kind of rectangularly. See, these squares like, they're up here in our photos also. So we just flip back and forth. There they are. They show up in our photos. They got this little rainbow signature. And now we know how big they are in the clouds right there. Now we know. So we're all just learning, and we're bringing all of this out. And here's some more right here. So yeah, we've got some more. They're like zigzagging. You can see they're zigzagging right here. They're stacked up. These are all showing up in the photos that we have been viewing, all of these. And this was the shape of the clouds as I was driving to work yesterday, down on the horizon when it was pinkish red. This shape was what the clouds were at the very edge. So yeah. I'm supposed to be doing these photos, but I am going to do them, I promise. I see like these ships right here that are coming out. They're all like, these is what they're like in here. Well, I had to get back to them right here. We'll go really fast, but they're like these type of ships is what they're like. They all like cluster together and things, you know, and they just go, I always analyze my dreams to see if they're spiritual nature and stuff. Well, you know what? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, they are large, and they're traveling a long way. And this one of the things, I actually did have a speed of like 0.34 miles per hour. I don't really send personal emails to people because I don't want people having my personal email. Of course, I'm doing all of this alone, and I could not give you how long I. Hello, Mike Lee God. I couldn't tell you. Vega, you have a story of missing time too. I bet a lot of people on here have a story of missing time because some people think, well, my memory's just bad. No, and you know, when you see these movies about the men in black, and then they do this flash, and then the people's minds are wiped clean. Or take, for instance, these people, they driving down the road and they see this big old bright light come to them. 3 hours later, they find themselves back in their car and they realize it's a different time on the car clock. That it's now 3 hours later. Show me the door at the sun. I don't know the door at the sun, what you're talking about, but you know what? My phone battery on here is it's getting pretty low. See, these are the zigzaggy things up there in the sky. Well, you can't see it, but I just wanted to get on here really fast and show you all those that this stuff is real, what I'm sharing with you. It's not made up. It's not Photoshop. This stuff exists. Well, I don't know how long of a battery life I have on here. So if I get cut off, then you know, well, Gina's battery died. I think because I had the location services turned on and it drained my battery. Hello, Baba Helmet. I lived in Berlin, in the west side of Berlin, while the wall was still up. But when the wall came down, I actually got to ride my bike across that broken part of the wall, and it was exciting. And it was exciting to see the Brandenburg Gate. And I did see the museum of the, you know, how people had to pack in these teeny tiny cars just so they can make it across the border. That was really sad to see that things got that bad, but thank God the wall came down and you're reunited once again. Yeah. But yeah, these are up in the sky. They are the same images in the photo, and we're going to stop right here. This is the sky right here. They're up in the sky that far away, and these things are very large, okay? They're extremely large. All these ships, they're very large. And right here, this one right here, I can catch in my photos just at the sky itself, up in the sky. So these are humongous. All of these are humongous up there in the sky. Pretty big. Thank you, Tanya Elizondo. No, we are not alone. We most definitely are not alone. There are ships up there. They're all in the sky, and they are being cloaked in the clouds, okay? And that's the reason. They probably can make themselves white, or they are white, but they're all around up there. And especially when the sun, at a certain time of day, when it gets near noontime, you know, they're all around the sun. Maybe they're going in and out. Thank you, Baba Helmet. Hello, a Kajid light worker from Denmark. But I'm going to have to be ending this video because either my phone might die on me. My battery is extremely low. You notice the craft in the picture at sunset. Yeah, if you all go out there and you just start taking pictures, but don't leave your camera staring at the sun too long, but you know, you can snap a picture or so. I've heard of David Wilcock. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't have time to watch any YouTube channels. I don't. My time is limited. So I have to decide what I want to do with my time. And I think taking these photos and sharing them, that is the best use of my time that I can do instead of spending some of that time watching videos. I need to focus more on what I'm doing. This is my mission right now. It is. Thank you, Jeremy. But they're up there in the sky. This is your evidence, and yes, these were taken. And I put the data sheets on here. And don't listen to the naysayers. They'll try to tell you, no, what you're seeing is not real. It's not up there. But you just follow your heart and your intuition also. Okay? And we'll get this news out there. We will spread the news. We will share the news. And hopefully we won't be so shocked when we actually do see them. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Just look at that. Lined up in a row up there in the sky. And you would not be able to see it because they're so far away. Yes, they are so far away, Jeff Lowry. They're so far away, and yet we can pick them up with our cameras. So, you know, they're still big. They're really big. Yeah. I'm looking at a comment, and I'm not so sure about the intention behind it. So that's why I've got this look on my face. Therefore, I deleted the comment. Yes, I believe NASA war documents can explain it. But, you know, we've got a lot of educated people on here, a lot of knowledgeable people. A lot of you are very educated and very knowledgeable about all types of areas of anything, you know, that you have the other pieces of the puzzle. You know, we're putting the pieces of the puzzle together. This is one piece right here, too. And there's a lot of knowledgeable people on here who knows what's going on, and you know that we can help. We can share our knowledge with one another. Yeah, my battery's going to run out. When you said before your bat runs out, I'm thinking you call me a batty. No. And that reminds me of Fern Gully, where he gets shrunk into that little fairy, and then he meets that bat gets shrunk too, and he says, "Hello, my name is Batty. My logic is erratic." Oh, yeah, I like the movie Fern Gully. I haven't watched it in a long, long time. You possibly could capture it on your Cheili Yindi on your Samsung. I wouldn't say that you can't. We don't need, let's see, I couldn't see that. Okay, that's great. So, yeah, I need to quit talking because I really do need to get ready. Oh, my goodness. You see them every night over your house. Yeah, they're everywhere. I really couldn't tell you what they're here for, but they're here. They are here. Love you too, Carrie True. I'm going to end it right here. And hopefully this will end in a good spot. I'll go back and find a good picture to leave it on the Facebook with if there is any. And thank you for viewing this with me and coming to my Facebook page.